You know what, children of the corn? I really just don't want to be a nice person anymore. I really don't. I'm trying to be serious about this. I thought about this yesterday. And yes, I had a bad day, but we're not going to focus on that. Y'all don't want to hear about my, bad days because my attitude is today will be a good day, and I'm going to be thankful for my bad days. But I digress. I should have sang a little song, and I couldn't think of one. I'm all out of, little tunes from Olivia Newton-John, and, No, I know what today's could be. I just thought of it. Isn't that amazing what YouTube does? Like and subscribe, by the way. Karen Carpenter. Wait a minute. Let me think of the right song. Let me manifest her soul. How long has she been dead anyway? Like, I don't know, 40 years maybe? I don't know. Rainy days and Mondays always make me sad. Does it make me sad? Talking to myself and feeling old. No need to talk it out. We know what it's all about. Hanging around. They're watching me. Nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. See, I can always get myself in a better mood. Whenever I do my show, that's why I can't be serious. I've got to cut up. I've got to say something, tacky. I don't know. So, that's the theme today. Gen X. I just don't want to be a nice person anymore. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, before I forget, under construction. Yes, 1987. Focus on 1987, that I can manifest being 20 years old again, and compete with the Gen Zs. If you were to put me in a 20-year-old body with what I know now at 58, I would just zoom right through them. But I would suck up that energy. No, I'm not. I wouldn't do that. We're getting back to. I digress again. Getting back to, I don't want to be a nice person anymore. I'm being a nice person, taking my brother to work. And I was a very nice person yesterday. And today, I paid 3 days for his hotel room out of my emergency fund. Do I resent it? I'm trying not to. I wouldn't do it for anybody else. The only reason I'm really doing it is because of my sister. She helped me, get out of the funny farm in McAllister, and she went out of her way to give me a place to live until I got my disability. Well, actually, I did have it, but the nursing home was stealing it from me. I told you all about that. Those were taking $5,000 a month. $5,000 a month. $5,000 a month. Oh my God. And then feeding me slop. They fed him slop, by the way. Anyway, I'm getting off the subject. We're kind of on the subject. So no, I struggle with being a nice person. And I'm sorry. I think after what I've been through, and this is just me, when you open a door and you're inviting someone in, you're inviting them to use you or hurt you or do something. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. I'm not going to sugarcoat. Y'all, that's why my show is building up. I don't sugarcoat all this stuff. You know, I'm not going to do all this stuff. I'm not going to have fucking t-shirts that say, you know, well, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will do this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a line of sex toys. Double-headed dildos, anal beads, and butt plugs. Under Christopher John umbrella. You know, so when you get frisky, you'll think of me and my show and think, you know what? I went to YouTube and his website and I ordered those wonderful things, those wonderful, wonderful toys. I'm supposed to be talking about weddings and psychotic animals today. I struggle to be I just don't want to be one. Don't force me to be a nice person. I don't want to do it. I want to be Weezer. I am pleasant. Hell, I smiled at Tom at the Piggly Wiggly. Was it Tom? Drum. I smiled at Drum at the Piggly Wiggly. I couldn't help myself. I want to be Weezer. I really do. I want to be Weezer and do stuff. Nobody likes Gen X anyway. You know, we don't trust anyone anyway. You know, we may give the illusion we do, but does Gen X really, you know, we're back to that again. So yes, I have trust issues and I know it. I'll be the first one to admit it. But yes, I somewhat feel resentful being a nice person. And I can't help it. I can't help but be somewhat evil. I do that. I do my jujus on you. I'm going to do my jujus. Because I'm Gen X and we're allowed to. This man that works here, he works for McDonald's. He's like their maintenance person. I thought he was like 62 or 63. And I was out there talking to him, smoking a cigarette. Well, he's like 55. I thought, oh, girlfriend, what did you do? Girlfriend, what did you do? Did you do too many, you know, lines of meth? I just don't get it. I just don't. I mean, I know I'm not, you know, well, I need some work done. Just like on that movie, well, Death Becomes Her. I need some work done. But no, I just don't want to be a nice person. I really don't. I'll just admit it. I mean, why fake it? You want me to fake it on my show? Is that what you're here for me to fake it? Fake it till you make it. Was that orgasm fake? There's nobody. There's nobody in here left. See? There's nobody. There's nobody in here. Not a soul. It's not a. There's that man down there. I will do a show on the homeless of Muskogee another day. I just can't do it today. I've got to focus on my iced coffee. But no, I'm not going to worry about it. Paul said he'll pay me back because I'm getting into that money that I've been saving. My escape money, my escape fund, my Santa Fe fund. But I met a man this morning. I shouldn't talk about it. He wants to build some tiny homes. I think he might have a little bit of money. I don't know. He was a charming African American man. He's about 75, 76 years old. So I'm going to conclude with that. Until that's set in stone, I'm not going to say any more about it. Let me think of something to say to close. So, oh, I got it. You're going to love this one. So keep your wigs on straight, and don't throw anyone under the bus unless they have 3 types of sex toys to play with. Well, if you're Christian, you can't play with them. Bye-bye.